In this lesson, I'm going to show you the device targeting and bidding options. So to target differently based on different devices, you'd go to your campaign, and you'd need to go do this in each campaign. Go to Settings, and then you'd click this Devices button here. Okay, this will show you all the data separated by mobile versus computers versus tablets. Okay, and you can see that in this particular campaign, our cost per click on mobile is slightly less than on computers. Our average position on mobile is slightly higher than computers. Okay, and then there's also some differences with tablets. The average cost per click on tablets is lower than computers and mobile. Average position is higher than both. And then, of course, there's also differences in the click-through rate. On mobile, we're getting a higher click-through rate than computers or tablets. So that could be simply because our average position is higher, since higher positions typically lead to higher click-through rates. Or it could just be that our offer, our ad, is more appealing to people in general when they're on a mobile device compared to when they're seeing it on a computer or a tablet. Now, the main thing that you want to look at when analyzing performance on different devices are your conversions. So in this campaign, since we're not able to set up conversion tracking on the website, since it is a Wix website, we're not getting very good data here for conversions. It'd be easy to look at this and say all of our conversions are coming from mobile, therefore we should adjust our bid and spend more on mobile traffic. But if you actually segment this and look at the conversions that we're getting on mobile, we see every conversion as a call from the ad. Okay, since we can't track any conversions on the website, the only conversions this campaign can track are calls from ads. And since those are mostly going to be happening on mobile, that's why we're not getting any conversions on computer or tablet. It doesn't necessarily mean we're not getting those conversions, we're just not able to track the conversions. So in order to actually effectively adjust your bids based on your devices, you actually need to have conversion tracking set up if possible. Okay, this account is in the process of redoing the website so that we can track conversions and allow us to optimize the campaign better. And if you're not able to track conversions, you should be doing the same thing. You should be installing conversion tracking, or if you have a website on a platform that doesn't allow that, then you need to build a website on a different platform. Okay, because what we're going to start seeing once we have that tracking installed is that the cost per conversion is likely going to be different on different devices. Okay, so let's pretend that this is accurate, that we're getting 100% of our conversions on mobile. We're not getting any conversions on computers or tablets. Well, what we can do with that data then is we can adjust our bids for one. So we might want to increase our mobile bids here, or we might want to decrease our computer bids. Okay, or you can do any combination. You can increase some, decrease some. I'd recommend leaving at least one ads with at least one with no bid adjustment, and that'll be your benchmark for the campaign. Now, if you're finding that you are not converting as well on computers, for example, instead of simply decreasing the bid, a better strategy would actually be to take a look at your landing page and try to figure out why it's not converting as well as mobile. Try to actually increase your conversion rate on computers rather than just decreasing your bid, which is going to take away traffic and potential customers. But in the meantime, or if you don't want to try to update your landing pages and improve your conversions, you can at least adjust the bids so that either you're paying less per conversion if you need to be. If your conversion cost per conversion is higher than it needs to be, then you can decrease your bid, which will lower your cost per click and lower your cost per conversion. Or if your cost per conversion is lower than it needs to be, if it's an acceptable cost, then you can think about increasing your bids. You'll end up with a higher cost per click and a higher cost per conversion, but you would also get more traffic that way because your average position will increase, which will attract more clicks. So again, in order to effectively do this, you need to look at your conversions, all types of conversions, not just call from ad conversions. So if you don't have conversion data here to look at, then you need to get that in place on your website.